My name is Fette, and I run Fette's Gallery, which is a space in Los Angeles, California. I opened it October 2006, and I show mostly European artists and make a combination of American artists and European artists, or artists working internationally. And after a first year of group shows mostly, we started to concentrate on different artists that we're interested in and want to work with on the long term, and have solo shows or double solo shows. And we've also tried to go to art fairs a few times already. Although we're pretty young, we went to Miami in December. We went to Rotterdam, and then now in Barcelona. So it gives a good opportunity, because we're a small space, a young space, to be seen by more people than how it generally works at the gallery. So it's usually a great opportunity to meet new people, meet new artists, and see the context of the program in different places, which to me is always really interesting, because you can see that people respond to certain artists more than others, or the way they react to it. Like, I was really surprised in Rotterdam, people would spend a lot of time actually looking at video and spending the whole 8 minutes looking at the piece. So that was really interesting and really nice. Or just different reactions. I like that, and just traveling and being in the cities are great. So that's that. I think the program is really about having this dialogue between artists working in different places. So that's pretty important, because I feel that in a city like Los Angeles that has is getting more and more attention. I feel that it's mostly about artists in America and artists in LA, which makes sense, because for a lot of different reasons. But I want to use this opportunity to bring artists from elsewhere, and people that don't necessarily travel, people don't necessarily have the time to see other artists, just make them see something else and be able to talk about it, and realize that sometimes the aesthetic is not as clear. Because often I would say, oh, your gallery is from LA, I can tell, it's like, you artists are from America, and I'm like, well, no, actually they're not. So that creates just an interesting aspect to me, an interesting conversation, because you see a lot of cliche, or a lot of idea that people have about what it means to be from a certain place, what it means to be a certain age, or certain gender, different questions like that. Yeah, I think the art scene in Los Angeles is getting better. I think it's getting better because more people now are looking at Los Angeles, so therefore they have time to come to LA. They have time to spend time to look at what's going on, and therefore they can have a stronger critic for the city. Because before it would be, oh yeah, New York and eventually LA, and then we can have some sort of fake wars between them. Now it feels that LA has something to say and people are willing to hear about it. So therefore in the city itself, more things are happening. We have, more art walk in different neighborhoods of the city. We have like the LA Art Weekend, which was taking place 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. Just various events. We have the art fair, which is 3 years old. So those things are pretty young still, but I think they're important to what will happen to the city, and what will make it interesting, or for artists to study here, artists to work here, and galleries to show people. So that's great. The next station, I think, will be Miami. We might make a stop in Berlin, but this is this is not set. But I would really like to make a stop in Berlin. But otherwise, yeah, we'll be in Miami at the Aqua Fair in December. So hopefully in the same area, and it will be as fun as last year. So yeah, that's where we'll be, and otherwise at the gallery.